Hey! Hey, everybody! Thank you so much for joining us here at the Follies, at the Vintage Follies, at whenever you're seeing this. Maybe it's live, maybe it's not live when you're watching it later. Whenever you're watching it, it's great. We're so glad that you're here to see improv. Improv is made up stuff, so we have no idea what we're about to do, but we are so excited to see what it is that we do. So we have two lovely shows for you tonight. One is starting imminently. That is Vintage House Team Timeless, which will present the double nickel. But stick around, don't go anywhere, because the lights will go out for a minute and come back on. And we have another great show for you. That'll be House Teams Merritt and Messing together for M&M. That'll be at 9:30 Eastern. But coming up right now is Timeless. Hey, Arzook, welcome. Oh, hey, everybody. Hey, welcome to the Double Nickel. As you can see, we're right here, right off of Route 55 in beautiful Davenport, Iowa. And we are very, very excited for you to be here. We simply cannot wait. We, meaning all of the folks that are involved in the Double Nickel. It takes a lot to run a bar, and we're going to get there. I'll introduce you first to Frida Conchita. Frida does everything. I was gonna list some of the things that she does, but she handles it all with a smile on her face. Here's Frida. Hey, Frida.
Smile most of the time. Thank you, Zook. I run this place since Frank's been on vacation for, well, as long as we can remember. So it's all up to me and the buck stops here. And we have a lovely cast of characters who sometimes get into mischief, but we love them anyway. But if I don't find the person that took the Christmas fund for the homeless kids, I'm going to be upset. But in the meantime, I'm going to introduce you to our head of security, Jimmy D, and he's going to tell you all about his background.
Actually, I'm not going to tell you all about my background. You can read about it on the post office wall. Of course, I go around and take those down. I'm Jimmy D. I'm the head of security. I do still have an ankle bracelet from my time in the big house, but I slip it off from time to time to help out around here. Thanks to Arzook, I've got this great position, and every once in a while I have a game in the back, and I help out with things in the front, and I better return those funds that Frida's looking for. I just wanted to hold the money. I'm going to pass it over to Genevieve Jones. She's the digital editor of the Davenport Sofa, and I said it all in one voice. Come on, Genevieve.
Thank you, Dee. It's always a pleasure. Yes, I am Genevieve Jones. I am editor of Davenport Sofa, the now digital edition. And I was sent here from New York. I had a raise, a promotion to come out here. And now they want me back, but I'm going to make them grovel and enjoy beautiful Iowa, because you know what? The double nickel is really, really fun. And if I can have fun here from New York, you will have an amazing time from wherever you're watching from. I guarantee it. I would love to introduce you to this amazing handyman with a van. Oh, yes. Come out, Howie. Introduce yourself.
Oh, thank you, Genevieve. Hi, everybody. Huh? Oh, English? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was intermittently I was imminently speaking about what I am. Patty?
Yeah, I'm here, honey.
Oh, hi, Patty.
I'm so proud of you. All of a sudden, he's into 5-syllable American words, and we're all learning Stuttgart. Boy, it's great to see you. I'm Patty. As you know, I'm the bar manager. Those of you I haven't seen before, I sure wish you'd come down. Since we've gotten all this publicity from Genevieve, we have a lot of new people, and I want to know everybody's favorite drink, and especially everybody's ideas for the holidays, holiday cocktails. And meanwhile, I'm really struggling with these sparkly lights that Dee got me. I hope he didn't hijack them off a truck or something. Hey, Zook, it's back to you.
Hey, thanks, Patty. So as you can see, hail, hail, the gang is all here. I am Arzook. That's short for something that you probably already know. I'm sure you know me. I'm the guy that put entertainment on the map pretty much everywhere. I convinced Disney Plus to reimagine The Wizard of Oz using Maria Sharapova, Russell Crowe, Tom Hardy, and Jack Black. So you're welcome. Hey, when I think about today, I think about today in history, and today in history, an unmanned space vehicle, the Mars Pathfinder, was launched from Cape Canaveral to explore the surface of Mars. And I started thinking, when you think about that, a place that hadn't figured itself out, that doesn't know everything about itself, sent a vehicle out somewhere hoping it would get there to give us more information about a place we know even less about, to try to help us figure out what we know, is is what I think happened. Um, we do that at the Double Nickel too. We have an manned uh, missions where we go out and we find out what the competition's doing, and we do better.
Oh, hey, Zook.
So you can do that. You can go down to the
Uh,
squeaky wheel and kind of check it out, and like I got a
I
disguise
don't.
for you. So, but
I went on Amazon today and I ordered a drone.
all right, I like it. I like it.
It's small and um, we can fly it over there and check out without even going down to the squeaky wheel ourselves.
Uh, is this gonna be like Mrs. Carpenter's house though, when we were like 7 and we looked in her windows without asking her permission, and we saw, well, you know what we saw.
No, because we got arrested then and
Yeah.
remanded by the local authorities, and we're not going to get arrested this time. Although I did have to borrow some of the homeless fund to buy the drone.
Okay. Well, I'm sure you cleared that with Frida. So, um,
Um,
what
Zook,
bad could happen?
not much. I've turned over a new leaf, and I wanted you to know that.
I know that. Hey, I know that. If I don't know anything else, I know that you've turned over a new leaf.
I'm glad. I made you a sandwich today.
Thanks, new leaf. Hey, you know what? For the record, if you stayed on the tree and stayed the same color that you were and never fell off the tree, uh, I would still love you every bit as much. You know that, right, Jimmy D?
You know, you're the closest thing I've ever had to a brother or a sister or any relative, really.
Well, it worked then, because that's all I ever wanted to be.
Oh,
I'm like your
that's
drone.
so. Um, so I might have crashed the first drone, and we
Okay.
we might. I don't know whether we want to order another one or whether we should just drive over there.
Oh boy.
Genevieve,
Frida.
guess what? The funds that I've been saving up for the homeless kids party, they've gone missing. And I think I know where they are, but I hate to confront them.
Yeah, Frida, so on the same page about this.
Mm.
And what I've been doing is taking some of my own money and putting it back because I'm making money from the Davenport sofa. And I feel like we're just managing to be nice. And it's hard.
You shouldn't have to do that, though. You work hard for that money.
Frida, it's just, sometimes I don't like to confront things. So I would rather just do it that way
Well,
and focus on good things like, you have some good things happening, right?
yeah, for the most part. But I just want to really have that party for the kids. We do it every year.
We're doing it. I mean, I told you it's fine. I'm covering it. It's my pleasure. It's great publicity for the Davenport sofa. And as you know, I think that the squeaky wheel has been trying to be up its game.
Mm,
And they were never nice to me when I came to town. So I mean, I have to report on it, but I'm so loyal right now to Double Nickel, and like my bets are on that this is going to be a wonderful event, and we have to just like connect like we're due, and we're strong women, you know.
that's right. We have to do that. Speaking of the squeaky wheel, now they don't really remember what you look like, do they? Because maybe you could get one of your disguises on and go down there and just find out what they've been doing better than we have. You think you're up to doing a spy mission?
I Frida, it would be my pleasure um to do what makes you happy. I mean, I think you should go with me though. I think we should do it together. I think it would be hilarious.
That could be fun.
I
I'd
think,
have
you
to
know what?
really
I
put
think
on a
it's
disguise.
like a caper for us because I have fun with you, Frida, and I feel like we don't have as much fun. We're always like working and covering. Let's just do it for fun.
That
And let's
sounds
have
like a
drinks.
great adventure.
Yes. All right, I'm getting the equipment now. I'm out of here. Let's
All
get
right, we'll
dressed.
go down to the department store and get some
Yeah,
disguises.
we'll go to Von Moore.
Howie.
Hi, Patty.
Hey,
So
hi, how are you?
I'm okay. I'm almost finished making the toys for the toy drive, and everything is almost done. I have a Legos and a little kitty and Bluey and I can't even remember all the names.
Oh, I know. And I hardly even know all the names, but that's so wonderful. They'll treasure every one of those. Like you made them yourself, you repaired them, you found them, and them. Those are all personal treasures, Howie.
Yeah, out of
Good
broccoli.
for you. Yeah, yeah. So, I so admire you doing all that I hate to bring it up again, but the
Oh,
wheel is still squeaking on the refrigerator, the
oh, it's
little
okay.
bar refrigerator. The shiv did not work.
Okay.
I mean, I think you meant whatever that little wooden thing is he put in. It's not a shiv.
Uh,
Shim! It's called a shim. It didn't work. It's a, you know,
A
oh,
shim.
shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
That's the
I love
shimmy
that. What a
shimmy
great
cocoa bop.
idea. Yeah.
Shimmy shimmy bop.
Shimmy,
Shimmy
shimmy,
shimmy
shimmy,
cocoa
cocoa
bop.
bop, shimmy,
Shimmy
shimmy. Oh, yeah,
shimmy
I
bop.
remember that song. Oh, I'm so glad you and I are the same age and we remember the
Yeah,
same stuff.
I remember that
That's
song.
awesome. I've been thinking about that as long as you're here. And it's quiet. I've been thinking about all the concern about what's going on at the squeaky wheel. That bar down the street has kind of been a thorn in our side forever.
Oh,
But it's not like everybody left here and went over there.
no, well, they can have there's enough people in Davenport to be able to go to both bars, or they can come to our bar and then go to that bar and back to.
Because what reminded me of it is like Zook was talking about the Pathfinder. You send out little exploratory things, and I think people do that, but they come back mostly, or you get them back somehow. I don't think Pathfinder came back, but I understand the
Like a
urge, right?
boomerang.
Yeah, I think that happens. I mean, I don't, do you have any idea what I'm talking about? It's a metaphor, and I know,
It's a
I
bit
have
like a
hard
like
on.
a boomerang. Yeah, well, you throw it and it comes back to you.
Yes, exactly.
But that's also a metaphor.
Yes. Yes, it is, but it's one we both understand. It's just, when I'm learning your
Like,
language, sometimes I don't get the metaphors in your language, but we understand each other.
we certainly do.
And the boomerang is the same thing. So, maybe if there are more places for people to go in town, then more people will come out and then they'll want to try someplace new and they'll come down to see us. And maybe
What
I'm an
you
optimist.
what you give, you get back. Not exactly the same thing, but when you give something, it comes back.
Except when you give it to D.
This is an issue. I'm going to use some of my money to be able to fix that.
Let's talk about that.
Gosh, I need to do more to promote Double Nickel. I'm going to do a little bit of a promotion right now. Hello, I am Genevieve Jones, the editor-in-chief of the Davenport Sofa. I invite you to come down this evening to the Double Nickel Bar for a wonderful, warming toy drive to help all of the adorable children in this community, and we need your support here. We have lovely toys to give out, and we would love for you to come because the Davenport Sofa Digital is going to be offering all of you dollar drinks if you bring a new unwrapped toy. So come here because the Double Nickel is the most charitable and kind of all bars in Davenport. See you soon, and I'm Genevieve Jones. See you later. Bye.
I have such a great idea. Where's Dee?
I think he's in the back. I'll go get him for you.
Oh, okay, thanks. I really want to talk to him about this idea I had. You know, here's the thing I keep thinking about giving. It gives, and it comes back to you, and about the plan to give holiday children toys from the money that
Hey,
Frida's.
Patty,
Hey,
Patty,
hi.
I think Howie and Genevieve had a meeting, and we were gonna get together afterwards.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
I'll be right back.
okay.
Jimmy,
I'll see you when I see
Jimmy,
you.
where, Jimmy, Genevieve,
Oh,
Genevieve.
yes. I
Oh,
don't know.
I can't find Jimmy. I think Jimmy's in the back, maybe doing something he probably shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's our Jimmy.
that's our Jimmy.
We
Howie.
love Jimmy. Yeah.
Yeah. I've just been exploring back here, and
Oh,
you have toys that you made?
yeah. Well, it's Christmas time, and that's when Santa Claus, he comes down the chimney, and all the little children are told, no, don't make a campfire now.
And that's how they celebrated Shickard.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Well, that was in the bad neighborhoods.
Oh, and do you have any special traditions you would like us to do for you here this year?
Well, I love the story about the socks, the socks on the fireplace
I mean, the stockings that we hang up?
with pear. Yeah, I like that story because
Yes.
when years ago when the charcoal is dropped down the chimney and it hits the bottom and it puffs up lots of smoke, and then the smoke goes into the thing, turns it into like a diamond, which goes in. It's a long story.
Oh, wow. That is really a cool story. Because for me, I like to learn about all these interesting traditions and try to have a new twist. So maybe for our toy drive, we could give out stockings to the people who bring the most toys with little diamond certificates in them, recognizing their.
Oh, they could be expendable.
Yeah,
They
that's
could make it bigger and bigger. They could be expendable.
Howie, you know what? If you ever want to work in advertising with all these new ideas in America, you're like this idea generator. It's so good for creatives. I definitely could help
Oh.
you.
Well,
is
I just love Christmas, and I love giving. Yeah, the people they give, lots in giving happens on Christmas, and that's why it's a nice time.
it is a nice time. It's a really special time, and I'm grateful to be here with you at the Double Nickel this year. This is our first Christmas ever together.
And Boomerang.
A boomerang where we give it back. Yep.
Yeah.
And then my last request.
Oh, you don't mean last request.
No,
You
no,
mean
no, no. Well,
the,
yeah, one
the
of my
next
big
the
requests
next
is
request, which
I
is different
need
than last.
you look like Santa Claus. Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say it. You look like Santa. I want you to dress up as Santa for me. Just please. I'll give you. I have the red suit right here, the hat, and I
Okay.
want you to be the Santa at the club tonight, please.
Oh, we have
Boomerang!
boomerang.
Boomerang!
Okay, I do that. Wish me a rary crap frick shiminick and what is it?
There you are. Yeah, I definitely want to talk to you. Hold on,
Patty,
I'm on my way. I'll be right there.
just
Okay, hi.
hi. There we go.
Took me a
You
while
had
to
the
get
lights
around
out
the.
for a little
Yeah,
while.
no, yeah. Well,
I hear
and
that
takes
Howie.
me. What?
I hear
Go
that
ahead.
Howie's going to be Santa Claus. I
Are
think
you
we should auction
jealous?
him off. Oh, I'm not jealous, not at all. Matter of fact,
Really?
this is the season of giving. That's why I've been giving away some drinks at the bar. I figured that you can make more money if
Giving
you give
away
some away.
booze?
Yeah, but you give
That's
some
now how.
away.
That's not how it works. That's not
It
how it
seems,
works. But I had an idea for you.
well, it already worked because I gave some away, and now they're coming to the game afterwards.
And how am I going to get a cut of the game to pay
Uh,
back the bar and to tip the girls?
Pay back the bar.
Yeah,
Well, it was promotion. Normally, you have a promotional budget to
I
bring in.
do. And it's so funny that's not in it. Maybe I'll add it next month. But right now I'm in a pickle, my friend.
You know, pickles in winter taste kind of strange.
I know that's just not right. You need them at picnics and stuff. But maybe we could trade favors.
You could run the game in the back.
If I could just play, I would love to have that game for just an hour to bring some old people in here to play Farkle, but that's not really what I'm talking about. What I'm
Of
talking
course,
about,
if you were running the game tonight, you would maybe find out that there were some federal officers that were stopping by. So,
I see. So you don't want to be around for that, But I can't let you tend bars. See how that goes? I can't trust you because I know you. And that's not how it's supposed to work with friends. If I give you my trust, you have to be trustworthy.
and that's why
I give to you, you give back to me.
I put an umbrella in every drink. Oh, hey, Zook. I'm gonna go.
This is not working. Me too. Bye.
Jimmy, I'll
See
catch
ya.
up with you later.
So
I put the money back.
I hope you did. Same old
Yeah.
story, Zook.
yeah,
Christmas fund. You heard about that, right?
yeah. So I reached out to Mike Matson, the
Mhm.
mayor, and I told him that I wanted to open an Etsy shop because I heard Genevieve say that. I don't know what that means, but apparently we're going to be offering toys made out of broccoli, some Legos, some little kitties, and some blueies. I don't know what those are. I think they're some sort of an illicit drug, but that's what we're offering on in some Etsy shop. So we actually made the money back, so we'll be able to have the event for the kids.
Okay, we need to talk to Jimmy though for future. You know
I
that.
talk to him every day.
I know. And I know he's your childhood friend, but we got to have some limits here. But speaking of which, Howie is making up some toys as well, and he's agreed to be Santa.
Oh, that's great.
Because I knew you didn't want to do it.
No, I got hit in the head with a boomerang last year. I don't want to do it. No.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, it hit me once and then it hit me a second time.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
make a better Scrooge, actually.
I would be happy to be Scrooge. If there's ever
Perfect.
missing money for kids, you can check with me first.
Perfect. And since you're going to be Scrooge, maybe you can help me keep an eye on the money.
I would be happy to.
Great. Because we
Ah,
really
and
want
hum.
to have that party for the kids.
Yeah. Let's make it happen.
We will make it happen.
All right. Sounds good, Frida.
All right. Have a good night.
You too. Hey there. We're so glad that you stuck with us. I hope we didn't drone on and on. We didn't really want to confront, you with a bunch of information, but we had a fun caper. It's all about having fun, We hope that you stick around because the toy drive that we're doing tonight is going to be really exciting. Plus, I booked little Anthony and the Imperials, which was quite a find. That was little Anthony was not who I was expecting to get, but you know what they say: when you book somebody, what you give is what you get back. It was so sweet of Genevieve and Howie to put their money in to help fix Dee's drone crash. And, hey, we're so glad that you showed up. You didn't even have to bring a new unwrapped toy. Sitting in a native hut, all alone and blue, sitting in a native hut, wondering what to do. Along came a native girl, did a native dance. It was like in paradise, and it put me in a trance. Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Pop. Good night. See you next time.
Good night.
Hey, that was Timeless. Hey, Timeless, come back up.
Hey, everybody. Oh, look at
Hey.
that.
Hey, so we'll go in the order that we introduced ourselves and say our actual names and where we're from. I'm
Oh,
Rick. I'm
look,
from
it says
Philly.
Santa Claus.
I'm Peg. I'm from Marshfield, Massachusetts.
I'm Greg Philippi. I'm from Boca Raton, Florida.
I'm Robbie Fossum from San Diego.
Don Slobin, New York City.
Linda Ray, Tucson, Arizona.
Hey, we super love having the opportunity as one of the house teams for Vintage to come and play here on the first 2 Sundays of the month, the first one and the second one. We usually do that unless there's like a holiday or something like that. We love that. But we also perform elsewhere, so look us up. We have a YouTube channel. You can find us on the socials. Like us, follow us, love us as much as we need love, and give it to us, provide it to us unsolicited. That's all we ask for. It's not that much. Hey, don't go anywhere though, because this amazing group of people may be done improvising, but there's another group that's in the wings waiting to come along to further thrill you with improv that we have no idea what it's going to be. But come back again to the Vintage Follies next time. Stick around for now. Coming up next is Eminem. Bye for now.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.